All right, you guys, we are officially recording. So sorry for, oh gosh. What is that? Hold on. Was that yours? Okay. We're good now. We always have tech issues. Without fail, we've never done a call without tech issues. So one of these days we will. But we want to welcome you guys on. This is basically our info call. So this is the hardest thing about what we do as coaches is that it's so big. It's such a huge part of so many areas of our life that it's hard to explain what coaches do, what the opportunity is until you're really a part of it. You don't like fully grasp it or understand it. So we just have to do the best that we can to try and depict all of the things and help you guys understand and get your questions answered and all of that. So this is just, this is some of our crew from one of our last retreats. And I'm actually at the cabin. You can see it. Our electricity was being weird. So I had to come up here to have a guy come out. But so these are just some of the girls, but that is literally one of the greatest blessings is the community, the friendships, just the bonds that you get to build with these incredible humans to just do life with. And that literally like you don't understand what that is until you're a part of it. So, okay, next one. So just before we dive in, I am Micah. So this is a little about me if you want to read it, but I started coaching 7 years ago. It'll be 7 years in July. And I was, at the time, my husband was a full-time, he was in vet school. So he was in a second year of vet school. I was running a full-time wedding photography business. I had 2 kids. And we were living like 18 hours away from family. I was just super busy. Well, like lots of moms do, I was go, but I was the last on the list. I felt like crap. I was just in a funk and I needed something to get me back prioritizing my health. And so I was searching on Instagram, found this random girl, had no idea who she was, but she was posting about this new group that she was doing. And she was inviting some girls to start with her and they would do it together. And I was like, okay, sweet. This sounds perfect. I would love to do it with other people because clearly I'm not doing it by myself. And so I got started with a challenge pack with a program in Shakeology in this girls group. And a week in, I loved it. So I was already familiar with Beachbody because I had ordered the 10-minute trainer and I had ordered Insanity from an infomercial right after I had my first baby, Johnny. So I had done these programs on and off for about 4 years, knew they worked. I knew at-home programs were like my jam. I could fit them in. They just worked with life, but I never completed Insanity. I never finished the full program in 4 years. I would always quit. And that was literally the story of my life. I would go all in and then I would go all out. I would go all in and then I would go all out. And I remember having this conversation with JD in Oklahoma. And I was watching one of my friends she's a personal trainer. She writes up nutrition plans for girls and she does all of this stuff. And she was always posting her workouts and her just her healthy life. And I admired her consistency. I admired how she made it a priority. And I was being such a brat one day and I was like, JD, if it was my job, I would make time for it too. And then in comes this coaching opportunity that I had no clue, even after doing Beachbody workouts for 4 years, I had no clue that there was this coaching opportunity, that it could quote unquote become a job. And I had just happened to get into this girl's challenge, fell in love with Shakeology. And at the time we were on a super tight budget. We were super frugal. And Shakeology was basically like a quarter of our grocery bill for the month. And so I told JD, I'm like, babe, I feel so good on this a week in. I'm like, I need to figure out how to continue to be able to use it because I can totally feel a difference. And I'm like, I was doing some research. I'm like, I learned that there's this coaching thing and you can get a discount. And if I can just help some of my friends, I can hopefully just get my shakes paid for. So that was my end goal. I just wanted to pay for my own investment. I wanted to pay for my own health journey. And it didn't take long before I just started sharing the journey I was on. I just started sharing how excited I was about feeling good again. And there were so many of my friends and just people that I knew, acquaintances from my past, that needed something too. They needed a solution just like I did. And that's how it all began. So that's how I got into coaching. And since then, it literally has evolved in like the coolest way. I've like fallen in love with every aspect of what we do. A big part of what we do is personal growth. And we'll talk about this later, but I've fallen in love with mindset and just how powerful habits are and our choices and all of that stuff. And that is literally what this business is. This business is a personal growth journey. It's all about your own well-being, like taking care of you in every aspect, emotionally, mentally, physically. And I've committed to that process for 7 years and just invited people to join me. And now I get to mentor coaches to do the same. And we have a team of over 10,000 coaches now, and we're a top 10 team in the company. And it's just been like the biggest blessing in every single area. So I'm obviously super passionate about it. I love it so much. It's changed our life immensely. And now that I get to pay that gift forward and my coaches get to pay that gift forward, it's just the coolest thing. So we're going to hear from a few of our other coaches on our team. And I brought on, I hope they're all on. Oh, these are just, so that's one of my transformations. So obviously over 4 years, I have multiple transformations. That was one of my postpartum transformations. But like, and that's the best part is this is life. Like we are just on a journey through pregnancy, postpartum, through illness, through all of the things. Like we're still on a journey and we can still grow this and build this and help others. And it's just such a blessing. Okay, keep going. So we brought on 4 coaches and they're all in different parts of their journey. So 2 of them just got started. So Randy and Larissa just got started, one a week ago, one 2 weeks ago. So I wanted them to come on and just share as a new coach, like their feelings, a little bit about their experience, a little bit about why they started. And then we have 2 others. Haley's been doing it a few months now, and she works alongside it. And she's also a certified health coach. So I want to ask her about how she weaves that in, because I know that I get lots of people that are interested who are already in the health industry and they don't really know how to navigate like weaving it all in and how it all intertwines. So I wanted to chat with her about that. And then Bryn she's kind of one of our veteran coaches. She's been coaching for 5 years, mom of 3, and we're going to talk with her. So I'm going to get out of this so I can actually see their faces. So stop the screen share really quick, Jay. And then we can chat with them just for a bit. Okay. So let me see if I can find you girls. Here's Haley. Here's Randy. I'm trying to find, oh, there's Bryn. Is Larissa on? Do you see her? She might be on the next page. Oh, I see you. Okay, perfect. So when I'm going to put it on speaker view. So when you guys talk, your screen should get big. Does it only do that on mine or does it do that on your guys's too? I don't know. I'll put it on speaker view so that it changes. Hopefully it does. But I'm just going to go like one by one. So we'll start with Randy. Okay. So Randy, can you just share with us, so you've been coaching a couple weeks now. Can you just share with us why you started coaching, what your experience has been so far, and just kind of maybe even some reservations that you had starting out, and now that you're a couple weeks in, how you feel about those? Are you there? Can you unmute yourself? Will it let you? Hold on. Let me go find her.
Hold on. I figured it out.
Woohoo! There you are. All right.
So I started doing it because I'm a single mom and my daughter has lived in daycares. I've worked in daycares so that we could actually even see each other. And it's just not worth it. So I'm just trying to do something that I can stay home. I can be with her. She's 10. She's growing up too fast. So I want to be there.
I love it.
And these past 2 weeks has been really cool. I've had some struggles on getting to know people, like other people, putting myself in that out of that comfort zone, because I am not a share on my stories. I don't post live videos. I don't do any of that kind of stuff. So my comfort zone is completely blown, which has been actually kind of good for myself. So I've kind of liked it. I I don't know. I want to do really good. I love that I've moved up so quickly. It has really inspired me to know that I can do it. I can move forward. I just have to know how to market myself and market what I believe in and do my journey, because being a diabetic, it's going to be really good for me.
That's awesome. I love that. I love that you're already acknowledging, like, you're stretching yourself, you're out of your comfort zone. I'm totally the same way. Like, I literally would never be on social media if it wasn't the main part of my job. I'm just like a very introverted person. I live in my own little bubble. I'm not like, I don't really care to put myself out there, but it has been such a growth opportunity for me to put myself out there, develop relationships with like women that I would never know otherwise. And it's been, I don't know, I've just gotten to learn so much. So I'm super proud of you for already like putting yourself out there and stretching, because that's awesome.
Thanks. It's exciting. I'm excited about it. And I'm hoping that, I've lived in Utah for 9 years and I know like 5 people. So I'm hoping that helps too. Maybe I can branch out and know more people.
It will. It will be awesome. Okay. So what have you, like 2 weeks in, what would you say your favorite part has been so far? And then we'll move on to Larissa.
My favorite part, honestly, is the accountability part. I love that I work out every day, but that I am doing it because I want to show the people that I've signed that I'm doing it with them, and make Sam proud and make you proud and, myself proud. And my daughter, she thinks that it's awesome. She's like, how's your workout, Mom?
I love it. That's awesome. Okay. I love it, girl. Okay. Go ahead and mute yourself. And then Larissa, you can unmute if it lets you.
Okay. Perfect.
Woohoo! Okay, girl. So tell us a little bit about you. I watched your story on Instagram. So just give us a little background, why you got started, and your feelings thus far.
Okay, perfect. So I am 18. I just graduated high school. And my story, I did share most of my storyline on Instagram. And I wouldn't have done that if it wouldn't have been for Sam reaching out to me. But I started, high school was terrible for me. Social media is a beast. And I already had this mindset of I wanted to change the way that I looked out on social media and the way that I was making people feel from my posts. So I ended up moving forward in life and left all of the bad people and the negativity in my life and applied for a job at a local studio. And I got the job and it has been amazing. And that's where I met Sam. And she asked me, and without a doubt, I was like, yes, give me all the information, because I was ready. And through it all, I needed a personal development. That is what I need right now. I needed to change my mindset because I struggle really bad with anxiety and depression. And if it hadn't have been for medication or counseling, I hadn't have been in this spot in my life to go forward and be a coach. So I think that this is my counseling. This is my personal development. And I can wake up every morning and I can have a smile on my face and I can work out and I can have my groups. And Sam is like my second mom because I am so young. And I just love all of these people in my environment. So with all of this, I just needed someone. I needed that self-love again. I needed a change in my mental capacity and my way that I thought about things. And then I turned it back on social media as a way to help other young girls that are exactly in my shoes that struggle with bullying, struggle with social media, Snapchat, and it is really difficult. And all of the people that I've talked to and the people that have reached out to me, I didn't realize that there were so many people in my shoes as well. Because I mean, in it, I think I'm alone. And then so many other people think the same way. And so it has been a stepping stone of changing my life around for me. So
I love it. Okay. So you said so many powerful things. One, because I know that you were in a really dark place and you were struggling really bad. And I feel like there's so much power in finding purpose in our pain. And you're literally like leaning into the experiences you've had and then using this platform to be a light. And I think that's like the epitome of what coaching is. So yes, we have workouts. Yes, we have superfoods and nutrition plans, but literally we get to just be a beacon of hope and light to people. And so whatever you're passionate about, like obviously we all have our stories from the past, and Larissa has struggles and she has these stories that she can share and relate and connect with all of these other girls that are struggling. And I think that's one of the coolest things is just the way that we get to reach out and just pull people out of places that they would sit in alone if they didn't have someone to look to, you know? So you're 18, you are already like changing lives. That is, I wish I would have known about this when I was 18. That is like the coolest thing. I'm super proud of you. Okay, let's go to Haley. So like you can see, all of these have like, I think that's what is so cool about this is it's like this opportunity still served up on a silver platter. And then whatever we want to make of it, we can make of it. So we have all the same tools and resources, but whatever direction you want to take it, you can. And you'll see a wide variety of people, and these girls are all successful in their own light and in their own way, and they're making it work. So I think it's so cool. So Haley, share with us how you're weaving it into your health coaching and everything that you were already passionate about before.
Okay. First, I just wanted to say that Larissa and Randy, I loved hearing your stories. It just is like Mike has said, like we get to personalize it and we all want to contribute in a different way, but I feel like Beachbody kind of gives you the opportunity to reach out, make life better for yourself and for others. So thanks for sharing. I have been coaching for a couple months now, but I don't know either of your stories, so it was just fun to hear that. But okay. So my story is, it was probably a few years back, quite a while back, and I just knew there was a better way to do health. And so I had actually signed up and gotten certified to become a health coach. And the program was really geared more like towards the holistic end. I certified as like a family herbalist, took a course that had to do with that. And when I finished my certification and started working with clients, I could see that the jump from like 0 to 60 with nutrition, as far as going from, you know, junk food maybe for a majority of their diet and then jumping to plant-based, it was just a huge gap that I was trying to fill, and it wasn't serving my clients. So I was just searching for another option as far as like, because I was trying to make my own meal plans and it was very time consuming. And I just thought, okay, I've got to find a resource where I can have meal plans and those types of things to offer my clients that will ease them into eating more clean, but in a way that is obtainable for them. So that's kind of when I found Micah. I had just been following her on Instagram and her energy just spoke to me. And so I actually hopped on this type of a call, a What is Coaching call, I think in these same pajamas, whenever that was. And I was like, okay, this, like, I can do this. This is my answer. Like, this will help me fill the gaps of my health coaching. So I signed up, and how I kind of weave it into my previous education with my previous program is I offer like my clients a growth guide, which is like a goal journal, and they get to fill that out at the beginning of our course, and we go through and we plan their goals and we discover their why, and we get all that filled out. And then they've obviously signed up with, you know, most of the time Shakeology and a workout plan, which is another gap that Beachbody had kind of filled with my health coaching, is giving me workouts to offer those who are looking for that type of thing. And so we get going with that. And then I have just tried to do like one-on-ones or group Zooms and share just my background and education with my health program, just to feed the ladies that I work with just a deeper knowledge of like mental skills on how to overcome food addiction and just working through roadblocks with them. And I honestly, for as long as I've been in it, I have just been having my clients just sign up with like a challenge pack, and I'm their coach no matter what, whether they continue with Shakeology or not. I'm there for them and support them. But I have been trying to brainstorm a little bit on how to work that. So I'm still in the beginning stages. I don't have it perfect, and I will probably tweak things as I go, but that's currently how I do it. And anyways, it's been working great.
I love it. I think the power in this is like, it's figure outable. So you have the tools and resources to use however you want, whatever feels good to you, wherever it fits in, so that you can add more value to your clients and you can help them in a better way. And you're doing that. So I think it's so cool, and I love getting to work with you. So thank you for sharing, Haley.
Yep.
Okay, Bryn, where are you, girlfriend?
Here I am.
Woo woo. Okay, so tell us a little bit about you, about your 5 years so far of coaching, and like what it's looked like and what you love most about it, and just anything else you want to share.
Okay, so long story short, my why of signing up has changed every single time. I go through peaks and valleys, like Micah just, referred with her hands. And the first reason I signed up was just because I loved Beachbody. I was associated it. I was introduced to it. That's the word I'm looking for, when I was 17, and fell in love with it right away, became a live instructor, all the things. I was actually introduced to the coaching opportunity when I was like 20, gave it a shot, hated it. The team vibe was so weird and gross and nasty. And fast forward 5 years, my older sister, Ashley McClellan, was like, hey, yo, you really need to do this whole coaching thing with me. And I was like, hey, yo, no. I've tried it 2 times. No, the answer is no. And she was like, this team is different, Bryn. You really, like, this is everything we've wanted, and you need to try it. And so I was like, it like gives me all the goosebumps and all the feels. I talked to my husband about it, and he was like, again? And I was like, babe, I promise, like, third time's the charm. If this doesn't work out, I will stop. And it just like makes me like cringe almost to think how much my life would be different if I had said no. And it's been 5 years, and I've gone through a lot of ups and downs in the business, but my one thing that has always stayed constant is my belief in the company and everything that we have to offer. I've never wavered in my love for the workouts, the community, the products, all the things. And so it has made me stick around. And so I just want to challenge you, first and foremost, if you're not in love with everything Beachbody has to offer, you need to be, because you will go through crap, and you will go through hard times where your resolve is tested, and you got to know why you're in this and why you're doing this. And there's been so many times that I've been crushing it in the business, and then life happens, and I fall and I fail, and it hurts and it's hard, and I have to brush myself off and pick myself back up. And I can't even tell you how many times this community and this group of people and this opportunity has been my saving grace. And the one thing that got me up in the morning, the one thing that gave me joy in my day, and the one thing that blessed me to know that I have the opportunity and privilege to make a difference.
I love you. I love it. And I know your background and your story, and I've seen it all like unfold. So it's even more powerful. So thank you for sharing. And she just had the sweetest baby, and I'm jealous. I'm baby hungry right now. Okay. We're going to move on. One more story, and it's going to be Jaylyn. She's one of my top leaders. And then she is going to cover the rest of the info part. So just like we said, hopefully they found the video. If not, just deal with the lag. But Jaylyn, go for it, girly.
Hey, and we did find the video. Just in the nick of time. My husband was so stressed. Okay. You guys, my computer's there. We go. Okay. So a little bit about my story, you guys. It's so hard to like condense these because, like Brenna said, like our why continually changes. And when you've been here for multiple years, like there's so many facets to the story that you're like, okay, wait, which one am I emphasizing today? So a little bit about me. I am obviously a wife. I have 5 kids and an angel in heaven. And I'm a 10-star Diamond 3 family. That means nothing, but just means I've been here for 5 years. Okay, I've been here for 5 years. That's the emphasis. But I started in January 2015, and I actually knew Micah just from social media. I didn't know her like in real life. We had done some photography stuff together, and when she said she was jumping into coaching, I literally was like, she's crazy. Like, this will be kind of fun to watch because everybody says they're going to do these things and then they quit, you know, but she never did. And I continued to watch because that made me even more curious, like, what the freak is she doing? And then she said she was stopping her photography business. And I was really curious at that point, like, whoa, this must be legit. I'm going to keep watching. And I watched her for 18 months. And every day I'm like, why did I wait 18 months? But as her life continued to get better, mine got worse. And I was a mom of 4. My youngest was 9 months old. And I was watching my niece to try and make ends kind of meet, which they still weren't even met. My parents were subsidizing our income $300 a month. And I found myself like lost in everything. I didn't know who I was. I was pissed off all the time. I was mad at like everything. I hated finances. It stressed me out. And just like, I just didn't know what I wanted in life. And I didn't feel good physically. And I figured, you know, if I can like feel like myself again physically, maybe that will be like a stepping stone to finding like some happiness and purpose in my life again. Even though I was a mother, this is not a knock on motherhood. Like motherhood is like the highest calling. However, I was only a mother. I had lost Jaylyn, and I saw Micah doing all these cool things, and my husband had done P90X and Insanity, and I was like, that's not my thing. Working out was not my thing. But I was like, okay, he's done that before. Micah makes it actually look tolerable and fun. So maybe I can do it. And if I can do it from home, my husband was like, hey, I'll do them with you. Cause he's all for these programs. He's had great results with them. And so our marriage was struggling at that point. Obviously I was very pissed off all the time. It's hard to be married to someone who's not happy. And he was an officer, police officer. And so, I mean, that work is crazy anyway. And we kind of just found ourselves like roommates, you know, not really actually happily married. Like we were great parents together, great roommates, but we figured, you know, let's do this together and make that our date time. We didn't have money for dates. We didn't have babysitters. And my oldest was 7. So I had 4 kids under 7 and watching my niece full time too. So we turned our mornings into our date times, and he was on swing shift, so we would work out in the mornings. And I honestly started because I wanted to feel better, but I also knew that I needed the accountability. I had gone to a nutritionist. I had spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars, you guys, like double the cost that it costs to do this with us, double. For 10 weeks, I got no workouts. I had to eat the same food for every meal, every single day for 10 weeks straight. I still cannot eat some of the foods that I had to eat on that meal plan because it's blah, blah, blah. And it was great and it worked and it taught me a lot about nutrition. But then after I had my 4th baby, I could not get myself to do it by myself. And so I knew I needed the outside accountability of coaching. And so Micah put on one of these and I said, you know, I think I need to watch this because I need more. I need people to know what I'm doing. So I can't like just pretend I'm doing something and then quit 5 days later, you know, and start and stop and start and stop all the time. So I jumped in for the accountability and I saw that there was potential. I saw what it had done financially for Micah, that I was like, you know what, if I could just even earn the $500 I was getting from watching my niece, which I abruptly stopped when our marriage was in shambles. And then I was like, well, that's great. Now I need to make $500 a month and I have no idea how. This kind of presented itself as a way for me to kind of bridge that gap. And so I was like, if I can have the accountability and the possibility to make $500 a month, that'd be incredible. And in my first month, we did that. And so like instantly we saw how our life was changing. I felt amazing immediately, you guys. Within days of starting, I felt amazing. I didn't lose 40 pounds overnight. I literally had probably lost 3 pounds at that point, you know, like water weight, but I just felt good. I had energy. I wasn't having headaches. And it kind of like really opened our eyes up to the possibility of actually doing something with this. When our first month, we made that close to $500. And the second month was the same. And then all of a sudden we're like, dude, this is like bigger. This is bigger. And we allowed ourselves to start to dream. And if you remember, my husband was a police officer, and I remember telling him in February, okay, this was like a month after I started, I was like, I'm going to retire you. And he's like, no, you're not. Like, I don't want to retire. You don't need to retire me. And I was like, well, I'm going to retire you. I'm going to make it look so good that you're going to want to retire. And he's like, okay, like game on. And very quickly our life changed. And within a year, I was making more than he was at his full-time job as a police officer. And so our lives changed really well, really quickly, and it was amazing. And then life kicked us in the face really, really, really hard. And I was so grateful that I had jumped into coaching when I did, because at the end of 2017, my husband was attacked on duty as a police officer. And it was to the point that it was like way too close to death for my comfort. And he had serious injuries. He broke his nose, his ankle was broken, and the injuries didn't heal correctly, didn't heal right. He didn't walk for nearly 6 months at all, no pressure on his foot. And our lives instantly changed. At the time, I was also 12 weeks pregnant, and 5 days after he was attacked, I miscarried our baby. So within a matter of days, our lives completely just kind of stopped. And that year was the best year of our lives. Like, we were traveling, we had financial freedom, we had paid off debt, we were happy with everything. And so it kind of like it was an abrupt halt. And I remember being like, dude, I don't even know how to freaking get through this. But the coaching community was the first to know my husband was attacked, the first to know I was miscarrying, the first people who offered support and help. And I heavily relied on my team, and I heavily relied on this community to like buoy me up. And it's something that you can't even describe until you need it and you have it. And it kept us going. But to have the financial freedom was also incredible, because we also needed trauma counseling, and my husband needed, you know, a peg leg, and we didn't want to wait for insurance for either of those things. And we were able to pay out of pocket without stressing over finances. And as his injuries didn't heal correctly and just facing trauma, you know, we were like, I don't know that this is worth him actually going back on the street. And a year after he was injured, we had a rainbow baby. And we also pulled him out of that job. And it's all because of this, but it was something that I had done prior. I had shown up for 2.5 years at that point. And it was something that I saw, you know, the small, tiny blessings immediately, but it's drastically changed our lives. We've now moved home. We've bought a home. My husband's home full time, and he is now pursuing other, you know, things that make him happy and feel fulfilled without the fear of literally dying on his job. And it was something that I never saw coming. I never could have anticipated that we would be faced with the decisions that we were. And it didn't take the trial away, but it definitely eased a lot of the burdens that were caused as a result of something that we couldn't control. And so it's something that I can't even explain, but the mindset part around coaching, of knowing you can get through hard things, knowing that we are in charge of our lives, that we can take ownership no matter what happens, was very empowering when I was facing those hard trials. And that's something I never, ever, ever had in my life until coaching. And it's literally a requirement. And we're going to talk about that. So just know that, like, when we talk about coaching, it's not like this just a business. It literally changes every aspect of your life. It improves marriages. It improves your relationship with yourself, and how you speak to yourself, and how you show up for yourself, and how you believe in yourself, and the example you set for your family and your kids, and the opportunities it provides, from traveling to financial freedom to physical health. It really covers every asset of your life. Aspect of your life. And it's something that, like, is not just about sales. Like, you guys, this is so much deeper. And that's why I love this so much, is because it's something that focuses on true health. And like they mentioned before, you can really run this however you want. But just know that you will not be the same when you start coaching and you actually do what we're required as coaches coaches, you're going to be so grateful that you jumped into this opportunity because it just makes you better. There's no way you can do this and come out worse. You actually will be improved in every way. So that's kind of my story. And now we're going to watch a video. Let me exit the screen share. Oh, stop the share. Exit the screen share real quick so I can pull it up. And then we'll screen share that one. Maybe. So this, let me preface, this is a 12-minute video. This is like the nitty-gritty, and we're going to cover few little things afterwards and then go over questions. But this is going to give you like, you're like, that's great. I love your stories. I love what you guys are talking about, but how does this work? That's what this video is going to do for you. So I am going to pull it up. Hang on. It's thinking really hard. Still thinking. Okay. What are you doing? Hang on, Mimi. Okay, this is my baby just decided to storm the room. What are you doing? Okay, hang on. Okay. Can you guys see the black screen? Tell me yes. Yes, okay.
We are so excited that you want to check out what a Beachbody coach is and how you can join our team. Our team is full of a whole lot of heart and a whole lot of hustle. And although we come from different backgrounds, we all come together with a common goal to help others live a healthier and happier life. In fact, our mission is to help others achieve their goals and lead a healthy, happy, and fulfilling life. But how do we do that? The first way we do that is to lead by example. So to put it simply, we practice what we preach. Our consistency and results from using our proven products and programs is what inspires others to join us. So what proven products and programs are we talking about? We are talking about Beachbody. Beachbody is a global leader in health and fitness, and that is who we partner with as coaches. If you haven't heard of Beachbody, maybe you've heard of P90X or Insanity, or any of our other amazing programs. Back when P90X was released, there were a lot of people getting results and sharing those results online. These people were also supporting each other and motivating each other along the way. The success stories were pouring in, and Beachbody began looking to its future. When CEO Carl Deichler and President John Congdon started examining these success stories, they found that a lot of them were coming from satisfied customers who were sharing their results and journey along the way and inspiring others to do the same. This natural sharing of the products and programs and the love for Team Beachbody led them to develop a compensation plan where these coaches would earn an income from doing the stuff they were already doing. And that was the start of the Team Beachbody coaching opportunity. So as coaches, we use these amazing products and programs and recommend the best ones for others and their needs. We have Beachbody On Demand, which is pretty much the Netflix of workout programs. Not only do we have access to the amazing fitness programs that were designed by the top fitness leaders in the world, we focus on nutrition. Shakeology is hands down the best nutritional shake out there. We have so many other amazing nutritional supplements and are always creating new ones, including our performance line, which is certified to the Informed Sport Global Sports Nutrition Program. This helps athletes know that they can use our products because they are clean and safe for sports. We also have 2 different nutrition courses that focus heavily on education behind nutrition. They have found that those who are struggling with understanding nutrition comprehensively really struggle to maintain and develop a healthy lifestyle. So they turned this into a video series where we can educate others on how to understand nutrition for the long term. Both of them are created by registered dietitians and nutritionists and are scientifically based to teach and help you maintain a healthy lifestyle. And we can't forget about our deliciously addicting beach bars. The next thing we do as coaches is share our journey authentically. We simply share our experiences with our amazing products and programs, and that inspires others to start. We share with our friends and family and on social media. And do not let that social media part scare you. We will teach you in our training all about how to share on social media. Now, I want you to think progress, not perfection. We are not perfect as coaches. We are real people who struggle just like everyone else. But we lead by example and show other people how they can get it done too. We push play and we show up for ourselves. You do not need to be at your own health and fitness goals to help others get started and to share your journey. We are just passionate, everyday people who love to help others. And through the consistent sharing of your journey, you'll inspire people to come to you and ask you what you're doing and that they're interested in joining you. And once they decide to join you, we just help them pick out the program that's best for them and their goals. And then we just support them on their journey. So how exactly do we support them online? One way is through our online private challenge groups. These are judgment-free accountability groups where we do daily check-ins, share tips, struggles, recipes, and more. As a brand new coach, you can join our groups and add your people to our groups as well. So why should you join our team and partner with Beachbody? Number one, as coaches, there are no creating meal plans and workout programs. These are already created by the experts, and they're proven to work, so all the work is done for you. We just align people with the right ones for them. Beachbody prides itself on delivering results, and that happens because of rigorous testing and making sure that they're always innovating. And I love that they have something for everyone. And number two, no inventory. They handle everything for us, the shipping, customer service, and there's no big buy-ins as coaches. And there are zero sales requirements to remain a coach and get commissions. Customers just order through our websites, which are given to us from Beachbody. Number three, they are constantly training and supporting us in our business and in our health and fitness journeys. They host daily trainings, weekly calls, and even events and workshops. Number four, rewards and recognition that they give us. They have monthly rewards as well as earned vacations for two, earned leadership trips, and recognition. And these rewards and recognition are earned by helping people and helping your team be successful. And our team's favorite reward, the trips that you can earn. And it's not just for you, it's for a spouse or guest as well. Our team has had so much fun in the past years of the Dominican and Mexico and our Bahamas cruises, and we would love to see you on our next ones. And we know you're thinking, okay, all that's great, but how do we actually earn an income? First, we earn a 25 to 40% commissions. We earn 40% commissions on memberships. For example, the Beachbody On Demand annual membership, you would earn $40. And we earn up to 36% on challenge packs. A challenge pack is our full solution because it's going to set up our customers with whatever they need to reach their goals and develop a healthy lifestyle. It will include a membership to our Beachbody On Demand and a supplement of our Shakeology or our performance line with our pre and post workout Energize and Recover. It will also include a nutrition program which is going to help them maintain their healthy lifestyle for the long haul. Not only is this the total solution, but when they're bundled together like this, they are saving hundreds of dollars. So this is the best deal for our customers. So with a Beachbody On Demand Challenge pack, you'll earn a commission of $50 plus, depending on the pack that is going to fit their needs. We have a lot of different challenge pack options, including some that are deluxe and mega, which include more supplements bundled together. And on those, you can earn a commission of up to $150. Another way we earn is through residual income. This is when our customers continue their monthly orders of our products. For example, each month that your customers continue their Shakeology order, you earn $32 in commissions. If your customer continues their performance stack, $30 a month. Their delicious beach bars, $30 a month. So imagine if you had 3 people who are ordering every month, yours is paid for. And here's the real value of residual income. As you continue to share your journey, your income will grow. For instance, if you help 3 people your first month, and then you continue to help 3 more people on subsequent months, that money is going to compound, resulting in higher commissions every single month. And on top of that, we get residual income on the Beachbody On Demand membership renewals. So if you had 3 people renew their On Demand memberships, that's $120 in 1 month. And as you decide to grow your team because you can only help so many people on your own, you tap into amazing bonus opportunities. One of our first one is $100 Fast Start bonus. If you sign up 5 coaches in a 5-week period with a challenge pack when they sign up, you earn $100. And this is where the real magic happens. As you continue to grow your team, you earn what we call a team cycle bonus. This is a little more complicated to explain, but if you want to learn more, ask your coach. But the most important thing to know about it is that you earn from the productivity as your team. So as you help people and as they help people, your income from team cycle bonuses increases. The next way you can earn is through matching bonuses. So if there are coaches on your team who are earning a team cycle bonus, you get 5 to 10% of that. And on top of all of that, you can earn quarterly bonuses as you advance your business. And we can't forget that you get a 25% discount from anything you order through Team Beachbody. This is your business that you get to build however you want. Because it's online, you get flexible hours. You also get to decide if you want to work toward a part-time income or a full-time income, and your goals can change at any time. So don't ever discount the fact that you could make this a full-time income. Many of our full-time coaches on our team never intended to leave their full-time careers, but goals and circumstances change. When you start to reap the benefits of this amazing business, as well as get the pure satisfaction of helping other people and getting those messages of "you changed my life," it's really hard to not want to do this every second of every day, especially when you realize there's no ceiling on your income potential and you get the freedom to work the hours you want to, wherever you want to. And as a coach in our community, you're surrounded by amazing, positive, and like-minded people, and they lift you up and push you to be your best self. And being surrounded by these types of people is the ultimate form of accountability for your own health and fitness goals. So if you made it this far, we know you're ready to get started on our team. First things first, remember, we are always working on you first. So we will ask you some questions and help you find the program that's right for you. We will also recommend the best nutritional products for your goals right now. Then we will bundle those together to give you a challenge pack so that you get the best deal right now. That's all you have to invest to build the business of your dreams. And get this, your sign-up fee is waived when you buy a challenge pack. Your only initial investment into this business is an investment into yourself. These are products and programs you're going to use to better your health. And just like all the products we offer, the coaching opportunity is zero risk. When you sign up as a coach with a challenge pack, your coaching sign-up fee is waived. And if after 30 days you're not impressed with the challenge pack, you can send it back for a full refund. No questions asked, even if you finished a whole bag of Shapeology. We will take it back empty because we stand behind our products. After your first month, your only requirement is the $15.95 a month business service fee. It covers our websites that they give us to send our customers to order, as well as our coach online office to help us run our business. It also covers our 24/7 customer service, as well as inventory and order fulfillment. Because remember, we don't have to stock up on a bunch of inventory. Our customers just order through a website and it's sent directly to them. It also goes to our support and trainings that are so valuable. And if you or your spouse are active military or veterans, your fee is waived per month as a thank you for your service. You can cancel at any time. We don't have any long-term commitments or anything like that. The next thing you're going to do is continue or start your journey. And as you do that, you'll start our new coach training that teaches you everything you need to know as a new coach. And the last thing is you're just going to start sharing your journey and invite others, which you'll learn more about in the training. We truly hope that this looks like a great fit for you, and we can't wait for you to join our team. Please reach out to your coach and ask any questions that you have. And we can't wait to help you get started on something that can change your life and those around you.
And I would have to wait 6 weeks, depending on what my midwife says after.
Oh, I'm pretty sure that was Amanda. Hang on. You guys, my computer is like overworked right now. Overworked and underpaid. Hang on. Okay, we're going to pull up some slides and cover some of the things that we covered in here, and then we're going to let you guys ask any questions. Okay. Let me pull it back up. Okay. Here we are. Okay. Screen sharing is paused. What does that mean?
I have no idea. I can still see you though. Just keep talking. Will it not even go to it?
Well, you can't see the screen at all?
I can see your slide.
Oh, okay.
Now
We're
the
back.
info slide.
Woo!
Woo!
Oh my gosh, you guys, my computer is like, what are you doing? Too much info. Okay. I'm just going to keep going and hopefully this screen catches up. So quick overview, you guys, because that was seriously so much information. So we really will give you the link. It's also in that Facebook group. If you're in the Facebook group, which if you're not in there, you should get in there because there's like so much cool stuff from transformations to incomes to, you know, team pictures and things like that. Okay, so we want to cover just some of the nitty gritty right here to simplify everything you heard in that video. So the first thing we do, you guys, is we are proof that the products work. We work on ourselves first. We don't ask anybody to do something that we're not doing. And that's what makes us powerful. Because for us to actually inspire and impact people, we have to inspire and impact ourselves first. So it helps you know why you're so passionate about this. And I promise you, it doesn't take very much time. Like I said, 3 days in and I was ready to like change the world. And so you work on you first, you pick a program, you follow it, you do your nutrition, you drink your supplements. And trust me, if you've never tried Energize, your life is about to change. I don't know how I ever survived without Energize. That is probably my favorite supplement because when I run out of it, I want to die. So we have amazing supplements, and when you use them, you will feel them and you will understand why they're so amazing. So your job is simple. Be proof the products work, and I promise you they do. The next thing we do is we connect with human beings and we invite them to join us and we follow up with them. Now, this part seems to be the one that scares people the most, but I can promise you guys, when you look at this for the gift that it is, when you are experiencing the transformation that happens when you care for yourself, the whole inviting process is so much easier because your belief is there. And the best thing about this whole section, in my opinion, is the connecting with other human beings. When you get out of yourself and you go and you help other people feel good, not with the intention that they immediately respond back and you invite them and they join you. It literally is to change the world one person at a time, one compliment at a time, one positivity at a time. We are here to touch others for good. And if that means that I just make their day a little bit better because I thought their outfit was cute and I told them, you know what, that is my job. My job is to help other people feel good. And as we connect with people and as we literally are genuine humans, I promise you, those people will build a trust relationship with you. And when you invite and when you post and when you do all these things, they are going to want to join you. I can guarantee you that's what happened with you and your coach here, unless you know them in real life. Sometimes, I would say most times, we don't even know our coaches in real life. And it's because we got to know them through them being a genuine human being. And if you do know them in real life, you're here because you know, love, and trust them. So I promise you that this part that seems scary, as you just dive in to what we fully do and what we fully believe on becoming a better human being, this isn't scary, okay? Helping people for the good is what we do. So you're going to invite daily through your stories, through your posts, through messages, however you want. We teach you how to do that. But you share authentically at what is making a change in your life. And you guys, when I started, I look back and my posts were awful, but I was so jazzed up. I didn't freaking care. Like, I shared so much because I felt amazing. And so sharing authentically came easy because things changed so quickly once I started to care for myself. You create a community of empowerment and joyful women. When you surround yourself, you guys, with this, I promise you, you're going to feel empowered. And that is a gift that other people are searching for. And I know that was something that I was looking for too. And then we help people get results. We start from connecting with them, inviting them, and then we help them get results. We're a cheerleader. Our job is to hook them up with the tools and resources that we have and to simply cheer them on and to be that friend that believes in them and that can help keep them accountable, but also cheer them on. Okay, next slide. Maybe I can't remember what it was, or else I'd just start talking, you guys. I'm going to start talking. I'm going to talk about
ideas about PD.
Okay, I was going to say that's what I was going to talk about. So you guys, yeah, there it is. Personal development. This is the last thing we do. So these things are called the vital behaviors. So Like, you literally do these 4 things and you will have a successful business, you guys. This is the recipe. 1, 2, 3, and 4, create a successful business, because they also create a successful life. Okay. This is the stuff we should all be doing as human beings who want to be healthy and happy anyway. We should be taking care of our body and mind. We should be connecting with other humans. How many of you have felt isolated and like shisa during this quarantine? Human connection is so important. So all of these things that we do, you guys, and being a good friend, we should be doing in our everyday life anyway. So personal development is something that I legit thought was for crazy people. And I was like, I don't need that. Yes, you do. So personal development is all about really continuing to grow mentally. It's essentially our workout for our brain. And our brain, you guys, dictates our entire life. And so this being a vital key is what will change your entire world. And those who succeed in the business are the ones who dive into personal development and view this mental growth just as important as their physical growth. So when you can look at it as a 2-part system, taking care of your body and taking care of your mind, that is where your transformation of your life will happen, because our brain literally dictates every choice we ever make. So if you want to be successful, your brain is the one who says you can do this or says, no, you can't. What are you doing? Why are you trying this? And so as we do personal development, we start to really understand how limitless we actually are when we get out of our own way. And it gives you tools and just a lot of awesome views and just tools to help you know how to grow as a human being and get rid of those limiting beliefs, because that is what holds everybody back in life. So when you dive in, you're going to do personal development, and I promise you, you're going to start to realize how empowering it is to know that you control every aspect of your life. Hate your job? This is the answer. Want more money? This is the answer. Want a rockin' bod? This is the answer. If you want freedom, this is the answer. Like, it's going to help you see that you have the power to change that and create the life that you love and the life that you want. So personal development is the biggest thing that I see people not doing, and the biggest thing that makes the biggest difference. So your mind controls everything. I don't know how else to say that, but basically you need to do personal development. Those are the 4 things we focus on. Okay. So one more time: proof products work, connect and invite, and just be an awesome person. Get people results by hooking them up with the resources that we offer and being a cheerleader, and then mental growth through personal development. That's it. That is our job in a nutshell. Okay. Okay. Now, what you get when you join us. So you guys, the power of joining a successful team is real. I don't know if you've noticed, but mentors are usually people who know what they're doing. You go to them to mentor you because they've had success. And that is what you get when you join our team. We are obviously very team oriented. We reach way down our umbrella, and we have all the tools and resources you need to be successful in this. Oh dear, it's trying to say it might close out Zoom. So if I disappear, just take over. Cool. So train of thought. Okay. Joining a team that is successful, you guys, is such an advantage, because we know it works. We know how to do this. We've paved the way, and you simply follow the path that we've paved. And so if you think of anybody who is successful, you would go to them, right? And you'd be like, hey, you clearly know what you're doing. Can you help us? And we mentor you, and you can choose to take our advice and follow the easy road, or you can choose not to. But I promise you, following the paved path is always easier. And when you join a team who has success, not just like one person, you guys, our team has a lot of successful coaches, which shows you once again that we know what we're doing. Because if it was one person, you could maybe try and say that that one person was lucky, which doesn't exist, but you could try and say that. When you have multiple people who have success, that is obviously proof that it's available to all of you. Okay. So you're going to have access to this top 10 team. Micah has been a top 10 coach, and she has like, how many people even have the superstar 2 rank? Like 2 people, 3 people, not very many, you guys. Less. Okay. 4 people have a double superstar rank. You don't even know what that means, and it doesn't even matter. Just know only 4 people, and she's in qualification for 1 more, which I think, like, what, no one else has. 1 other person, 2 other people. See, okay, my point is you guys, the tippy top of the company Micah is at, which means, you guys, she knows what she's doing. So all of the trainings, all the resources we do, you'll have access to. Which, P.S., we have a really good one coming up for June. Not just by Micah, but by 4 other superstar coaches, which is the top rank in the company, you guys. This is something that isn't offered to everybody who joins any team. So this is a huge advantage. We have a new coach mentorship that we plug you guys into. Like I said, we have this June group that's even more special. It's not just the normal mentorship. It's kind of above and beyond. And then your only investment, you guys, is you. Like you literally pay the same cost to be a customer as it does to be a coach. Like, it's stupid how affordable this is. It honestly sometimes makes me a little embarrassed because I think it devalues how much amazing stuff we get for the price we pay, and how much I paid for a nutritionist. I know how much of a still of a deal it is. That is it, you guys. You're not going into debt, thousands of dollars. I literally made back my investment, which my mom paid for, by the way, because remember, I had no money, and I paid her back the next week when I helped 3 people. I have never paid for my product, PS, because I've always made it a goal to always cover my cost to this. So I have never had any debt from this, but you're not going into debt. I saved in 1 month my grocery budget, what it costs to do this, because I knew how to eat. So your investment, you guys, is nothing crazy. You also have perks from coaching. They mentioned it in the video. We earn free trips every year by helping at least 3 people a month. We do team retreats when you hit certain ranks. Obviously the friendship and community, and really, you guys, that is powerful. And it's something that is different than just like finding a group of women. When you're finding someone who is trying to become a better and happier and healthier person, it's different than just finding a group of women. Okay, we're not just here for a business, we're here for growth. And that is an environment that fosters growth and change. And that's why it's so powerful. Personal growth is obviously the biggest part of our job. So if you want to be happier and healthier, you're in the right spot. Residual income, not a bad perk, an amazing perk. You guys, I went to the lake today with my family, my entire family, on a Thursday because that's the perk of our jobs. It's international. We just launched in France. We are in the US, in Canada, the UK, and now France. So we are globally expanding. So there's lots of opportunity, and no, it's not saturated. Look out your window. I bet you everybody around you is not doing Beachbody. So we'll put that out there. Okay. You save 25% off of everything as a coach. So you instantly are saving money. My parents actually are what we call a discount coach, because they've been on Shakeology since I've been on Shakeology, and they order it every single month because they save 25%. And you also obviously have lifelong health through every stage of life. That is the best thing, is knowing that you're taking charge of your health, which dictates your life. You guys, the quality of your life is dictated by your health. So that may not be something on your radar, but eventually it will be. And I don't want to be that person that is forced to change my life and my health because of health issues. I want it to be my choice. And I want to always be able to be active with my family and not sit on the sidelines and watch them and wish I was doing what they were doing. So let's see. I think that's it. I think we're now to let's see when this decides to work. Nope, not over yet. Okay, what's next? You're going to talk to your coach, you guys, and they're going to help you figure out which pack is yours, which one's the best. And like I said, you're going to join our team. We have, like I said, training is available to you, but talk to your coach who got you in here, and we are going to help you. Last thing, guilt is the biggest thing that stops people from joining this. They feel guilty for spending the money. They feel guilty for it's going to take time away from my kids. They feel guilty for even spending time to work out. You guys have to understand that you have to take care of you first before you can take care of the people in your life. And as you make choices to make your health better, that impacts your children and your spouse to make better choices. And I promise you, it doesn't go south when you make it a family thing. Include them in your workouts, include them on understanding nutrition, include them in the community. My husband has friends now because of coaches and their husbands and the trips we've gone on. And the community is not just impacting me, it's impacting my entire family, our kids, our friends, you guys. So just understand that when you create new habits, you have the potential to change your family's entire life, and you can be disciplined with how you build this business. I have never worked it full-time. I have always worked at part-time hours when I've needed to, before the kids are up or after the kids are in bed, whatever will work for you, but you can be disciplined enough that it's not going to take away from your family and it will add to your family. So if you're having that guilt, you need to kick it, because I have yet to meet a coach who is successful in this business and is like, but I just feel so guilty. like, no, we feel empowered and our family has been extremely blessed because of it. Okay, let's see. Now, questions. I'm going to stop the share.
Yeah, do you guys have any questions? Something we didn't mention is that all of the packs right now are actually $20 off. So that's only a May promo, and that will end whenever the last day of May is. Is that Sunday? That will end on Sunday. So $20 off all the packs. And there's like a million different configurations. So it's really important that after this call, if you're like, okay, this is something I definitely want to do, reach out to the person who got you access to the call, share with them your goals, share with them like what you struggle with, what you want out of this, and then they can make sure that they configure the best pack for you, because there's all sorts of varieties ranging from 140 to about 275, depending on what you want to include. So just let them know, and then they can help you with that. Woohoo. Okay. One more thing. In the Facebook group, lots of you guys aren't in the Facebook group. That's just kind of like a holding place. But if you sign up by Sunday, you'll get into, we're doing a drawing, like a swag drawing. We like to send one of our new coaches just a bunch of our favorite goodies. So make sure, even if you're not in the Facebook group, make sure you let your coach know to comment under that graphic, and they can add your name, and then you'll at least be entered in. But that will go through Sunday night. So just a heads up about that. And then anything else? Is there anything else? Sorry, there were so many tech issues, you guys.
Always.
Oh my gosh.
That's almost a sign that y'all were supposed to be here. Satan works actually extra hard when he knows you're going to do something that's going to improve your life.
Jeez. Seriously. But I did post. Did you guys see? I posted the link to the video above. I'll post it again. Go copy this. Oh, whoops. I just sent it to Ashlyn privately. Sorry, girl. I'll do it again. Go copy this so you save it, or like you have it handy. Then you can watch the actual 12-minute info video, and it'll probably make more sense the second time around when you can see the pictures too. So there's that.
And that's a good video to share with your husband, because husbands are like, just give me the facts.
Yeah.
So just, yeah. Yep.
Okay, you guys.
But yeah, you guys let us know if you ever have any questions. But this is amazing. I promise you won't regret it ever.
It is the best. I love you guys. All right, we'll end it. Wrap it up. Message your person, and we will hopefully be seeing you guys all on the team page, welcoming you in and rocking this journey. Yay! Okay, have a good night, you guys. See ya.